Back. We're back. And we got any like super real ones who are actually just sitting on the stream that was not even online? Cause that'd be crazy. Let me make sure I got the right number of maps figured out. We're knocking this out today. I don't feel like being lazy. I feel like getting this done. See how maps I got left. 128 minus 1 minus 14 minus 8 minus 8 minus 8. 82. Oh yeah, but I had a couple maps that got butchered. Okay. Yeah. Map 81 begins somewhere. Have any water maps? Wait, that's Sandspit. Oh my god, I have to do a mine shaft to get over here. What the hell? What the hell? Mine shaft? Oh, okay. Alright. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. Fine. Because I think there's like a overran sulfuric caverns and then a clean sand spit behind it, so. Welcome to part 3 of the super juicing. Pay no heed to this map, it doesn't really count. Unless I drop a divine, then it does. I think if I do this strat again, I should just do nothing but overran maps. Like, regardless of what kind of map it is, even a freaking tower map, overrun it. Citadel map, overrun it. Just because I can. Actually, Citadel map would be really stupid, though. That wouldn't be going Waystone precursors. Okay, maybe not a Citadel map. Get out of this garbage. Garbage, man.
speak.
Sulfuric Caverns is a water biome. There we got canyon and backwash up in here. And then a rust bowl. Canyon rust bowl, maybe. I like it. I like it. There we go. Welcome back to the juice. More than one a breach. Oh, what the hell? Good, because that first breach sucked.
I'm not ready.
BB says, hello, Mr. Twister. Oh, you were here yesterday, yeah? Talking about your love for Twister. Welcome back to the Juicer's Paradise. Hey Snoo, I'm running the high-end glass cannon setup and pretty good defense. When setup still died, Abyss Monsters way too often. Any advice? You want us to... Wait, what? Yo, this is a... What are you even talking about, dude? You cannot even grab that? I'm just not allowed to grab it, I guess. This is not even real life. Like, I've clicked that like 17 times and it would not let me grab it. Preposterous. You can just literally see me slamming my freaking mouse on it. It's so dumb. Oh my god. They need to fix that. That's like a legit bug right there. Anyway, Headhunter buffs is the key to surviving Abyss mobs. Definitely. Get 50 Headhunter buffs, you won't die to Abyss mobs. There's almost no way. With like 50 Headhunter buffs. That's what I've noticed. Triple Omen of Abyssal Echoes. Hey, look, I grabbed it. Oh my god. Let's have to do with those that mob type having like huge hitbox or something. Yeah, do more damage too. Yeah. They shouldn't survive, like... I mean, if nothing else, you should be able to off-screen every Abyss mob if you need to. I mean, I basically off-screen Abyss mobs until I get Headhunter buffs, then I just fly up in there and show them the business. Give them the business. I think I often underestimate how impactful like the amount of damage I have on this build is. Because when I think about it, like the sort of last bastion of problems, survivability problems I had, there was like no difference between when I had a few remaining problems and not, except I got like a bunch more damage on my Whirling Slash setup in particular. So doing huge damage in Whirling Slash is definitely one way to circumvent that. Like how much damage do you just like kill everything with Whirling Slash except bosses? Because I mean I do, so especially with the Headhunter buffs. That's actually probably what it is. It's you just kill almost everything that way. What the heck is that? What even is that? It's dead now. Best mod just got re-rolled. Why do my drops suck so bad on that map? It's like random. Random, man. Alright. Time to get my sanity back. With a sand spit. Or am I looking forward to New League in PoE 1? I'm looking forward to like doing Alva against Strat again. There's nothing really I'm looking forward to in PoE 1 except like doing the Alpha Strat, because I actually enjoyed that by the end. Quite a bit. Surprisingly a lot. Wildwood fishing T16 Alva was actually really fun to me. And then later when I get like super endgame gear, I can do it for tier 16.5s. Exalt, alright. Well, I can't drop a Divine Orb, but I can drop that.
No beast too big. An easy trophy.
Despawned.
Not ready.
Dude. I don't know where the loot is. 2 chaos. It's terrible. Come back from dinner and loot stops dropping. Ugh.
Not yet.
Alright. Didn't expect to not drop a divine there. So be it. Although I haven't procced the precursors yet. Yeah. Welcome back to your dinner break. I just had to open the right map, is all.
In my sight.
Needed to be backwash. Second divine. What is this breach doing here? See, I'm gonna have to. Another perfect exalt. Is that like a common currency or something? Perfect exalt common now? Yeah, these are all overran Abyss maps, desecrated, rarity, waystones, and rare monster precursors. This is the pretty high-end stuff. No legacy content, no legacy precursor, no legacy, like no additional modifier precursors, and no double boosted precursor maps or anything like that. This is totally replicable right now. Even if you started today. Hey, Trinity's online. Nice. Now it's about to dissipate. No, Trinity. No. Come back. Come back. Was she like tripping backwards or something? She fell so far back.
Barely broke a sweat.
You gonna miss Abyss on every map when the update comes out? Oh, you just mean like the automatic abyss? I bet they keep this league mechanic in the game. Not sure about with the overran thing, but ain't good enough. I said I was coming back. We're so freaking good for the campaign. Oh, the campaign? Yeah. Kinda already forgot about that.
Yes, this is all as expected.
Now, that is an item off the ground. That is an item off the ground. Yeah. Yeah, that's a real item. It took a while. Dropped an item off the ground. Oh, snap. I'm gonna hit that with the dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, nice start. Nice start. No. 2 divines and another perfect exalt. Eh. Yeah, that chest was popping. All right, I'm gonna do.
Go on.
A shift in my training can't hurt.
Yes.
We're gonna do. It's woodland. All right, so woodland's not that great, but I can do this. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
An easy trophy.
Damn. Look at me just pile driving my way through this. What? Alright, too far back. Don't care. Not even gonna look at it. This needed. What if it's a mirror? We'll see it on the edge of the breach. I'm gonna edge you guys against the breach. M-I-R-R. Just kidding. Don't they? Got your first one. What? You got a mirror? How come I can't get a mirror? Alright. Time to go see what it is. Alright, just the Divine Orb. False alarm. Layout's better than I remember. Invasion dugout. 40 to 45% depending on, 40 to 50% depending on headhunter status. Just enough to take advantage of the formula. That's about it.
locked. It must be worth something.
Five mods and then chaotic rarity. No, that doesn't really work, because then you might end up with an open suffix instead of open prefix, unless you want to like chaotic rarity, chaos spam it until you have an open prefix. I think with the cost of the prefix omens, they're cheap enough. You should just 6 mod it and then force it into prefix. If they go up like above 3 chaos apiece, then that probably is best to go 5 mods, but it's also a headache to do that too, so it's much easier just to 6 mod it, slam it all the way, and then use the extra omen. The omen's too cheap in common, so it's not a big deal.
Too weak, too slow.
Killed him with my call the weak. I called him because he's weak. Next level. I should call my stream that. I think it's time to pull the trigger and just start throwing out like stream titles that are like really, you know, get some eyeballs on here. Call this build what it is. You know, like greatest build of all time, stream title, that kind of stuff. It's about time to pull that trigger, I think. Next level map blaster. Strongest build in PoE 2. Just to start titling my streams like that. Aggro a couple people who think that can't possibly be true, and then like convince like 90% of people that it's true anyway. Wait, did I leave something over here? I think I left something over here. What's up here? I left something up here. Unexplored. Ah. Okay. Well, we got another divine orb. Oh! No. No, 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 no. Alright. Hold the trigger. Bang. Ha! What? Okay. Alright. Get out of here. All attributes. Surrounded by water, at least. So use lightning boots or rare boots. Use lightning boots super early in progression, like especially leveling. Whatever variant you're looking at, you don't use regular rare boots until you get the minion with Trail of Ice. At the very least, kind of need the cast on crit working and everything with Siphon Elephants as a backup. Kind of a big deal. Oh my god. This mapping's so smooth when it's not like juiced out of its mind. Wow, I haven't seen the gameplay this smooth in like 80 maps or something. What? Crazy. Oh my god, it's spawn already. What the hell?
Not ready. I'm not ready.
Abyss up in here? This looks awesome. This actually is awesome. This feels really smooth right here. I'm kind of joking, but I'm not. Like, I mean, this build actually feels incredible when you're doing easy content. Like, if I turn off Delirium just like Al can go this, it's like so easy. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I did the whole tower repeat thing, since I just wanted to like relish in how incredible the build feels and smooth and everything. You know, when I'm not doing juice the map out of my mind or something. I still didn't. Where's the other? Has to be 2 abysses. Must be another one. Oh, it's right here, huh? Right here. Uh-huh. Or not. That makes no sense. I'm dying over time. Oh, I enjoy this build more than Tornado Shot, I think. Yeah. Wow, I forgot to use the... Nice. I forgot to use the thing. I didn't use the thing. These maps suck anyway. Like, what? Eh. Possible some. Alright, back to Juice and FPS. Get rare. Here you go, I'll put this up for you guys. For funsies. No proc still. Oh my god.
In my sights. An easy trophy.
Hello. Divine me daddy. There it is. You dummy. Or wait, no, never mind. Never mind, that was the second. Wow, the first one took that long to close. I feel like I'm in warp speed mode here. The breach felt like it lasted twice as long as it was supposed to. Another one. I was paranoid because I thought the third one closed. It was actually the first one that was closing. What? How could I be so wrong? I mean, this map's really annoying because it's got a bunch of crap in the way, but you know, it's fine. Like, Whirling Slash just drives through the edges now after they improve the pathing. Like, trying to do multiple breaches at once on this map last league would have been absolute AIDS. But it's not that bad. You can see I can kind of drive my way through the islands and stuff. Your rib. Oop. What GPU? This is an 8-year-old computer. I'm just running a 3070. GeForce RTX 3070. These are my things. Everything's set to medium and low though. Or, you know, regular. I have to use Vulkan. I actually have to use Vulkan to stream. It doesn't even let me. It doesn't even work with DirectX.
Quick and lethal.
Or can't do game capture through stream elements, I guess. I don't know. Been following your builds guides pretty closely. Awesome, fun build, man. I end up. You ended up. What, running it? Whoa, what is this guy? Get out of here. Crazy mofo. Whoops, I didn't even mean to go down here. Okay, fine. You know, I'll do one. You know, I run like 80 overrun Abyss maps. I can do one. Watch me get like an ancient or an Omen of Light down here. It'd be so funny. I'll do one modless. Hey guys, look, it's modless content. I don't even know why I'm casting Twister, actually. What? I still had to use Twister. I still had to use Twister to beat him. Crazy. Alright, I grab everything? Yeah, it looks like it. That map was pretty dope, not gonna lie. It was a pretty dope map. No proc. I mean, it dropped loot as if it was a precursor proc, but it didn't. I mean, it did still spawn 4 breaches. Was it 3 divines? Hell yeah, dude! I'm catching up to that shit, dude. I'm gonna make it 100 divines per 100 maps, even with a handicap myself. By running like 20 or something, 20, 24 non-overruns. Rust Bowl. Classic. Classic juicer map. Layout. Still no proc. Mana Siphoner. Still scares the bejesus out of me when I realize I have Defy 2 on.
Not yet. An easy trophy. Patience. In my sights. Need more time. Not yet.
What does fast metabolism do?
Not ready.
The instant leech?
Patience. An easy trophy.
Or fun?
Not ready.
Don't stop leech after live. Oh. Right, I thought that was something to do with the soul tether belt. Notable.
I need more time. Not ready.
Well, 5 chaos means it's not a terrible map. Judge a map by how many currencies drop, including chaos. Oh, I can go up to step from here. Wow, nice. Didn't even realize that. We got step. No proc still.
I shall overcome. Too weak, too slow.
swear Steppe is the most dangerous map to start. You actually start dead set in the middle. And nope, no way to like maneuver and retreat.
Not ready.
Bought the perfect amulet for this build last night. I'm not gonna talk about how much it cost. It sounds like you bought the amulet I sold then. Was it corrupted with +1 all, +1 max res? That's one way to do a boss. Wait, is that a boss? And he's gone. Twisters went into the boss arena before me and he died as I walked in there. And I was like, yeah, what? Turn around, leave. Look at it. Yeah, I had to change my annoying because I got another Megalomaniac. And now I'm like 1,000 divines deep into trying to re-corrupt my amulet and I can't do it. I've seriously blown like 1,000 divines on it. It's kind of embarrassing. Could have crafted a perfect twister weapon with that currency.
Patience.
But I want the amulet corruption because I can control the next. I have like a ring on standby. If I corrupt life leech, I can roll. I can desecrate T1 rarity into my other ring that I have literally on standby right now. So. Kind of. So I realized to move forward with whatever corruptions I'm planning on doing, I have to corrupt an amulet with something. Yeah, it is a major pain. It's deceivingly expensive to craft, even though it's like to a certain extent you're just trying to hit all res with all attributes together, but then to like double up tier 1 life, dude, I blew like 80 divines annulling and re-exalting for double tier 1 life earlier today on one of them. It just would not give me double tier 1 life. It costs 200 chaos every annulment on the prefix side. Like, good lord. And I had to use like 13 of them or something. Then you have to divine it too, because you have to have like good rarity roll and the max res right, or the max life right, you know, and it's just like, at least you don't have to divine all skills. Actually, getting the all skill desecration also end up usually costing me like 4 or 5 lights for some stupid reason. You know, should have like a 40% chance of seeing it each time. Off 2 tries or something. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's weighted.
Too weak, too slow.
I think it's a really good craft. Like, it's a good way to craft it, but I'm gonna make a video on them. The amulet and rings next. Probably the video after this one will probably be an all-encompassing amulet ring craft video. Even though they're such a pain in the ass. People keep asking about it. Well, skills, you get +4 attacks on the weapons, and then you get +1 skill on the amulet. You get +1 on the corruption on the jewel itself. You get plus skills from the Uhtred lineage gems and Dialas for Trinity. I got level 27 Trinity. And 26 Elemental Conflux. That's a lot. That's a freaking lot of elemental damage. Must have hit. No, I still didn't hit. What? 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 Like, people sleep on how strong +1 all is. You get plus skills to, like, Trinity and your Spirit Gems and everything, including your main attacks and everything. That stuff's crazy. I haven't even popped it, but I bet you on my build. In fact, I virtually guarantee you, +1 all is worth more damage than +3 prog. I almost guarantee you it is. Oh yeah, and the Heralds. It gives extra damage to the, or extra level to the Heralds even. So that's just crazy. Value. That's way better than +3. Especially when you factor in the Heralds with it. Heralds get a huge damage boost from even minor, like every one level is a huge damage boost for Heralds. Well, I'd kind of like to corrupt. I wouldn't mind corrupting all gem levels, but that wouldn't actually help me get rarity in the build. So I need to either hit rarity or one of the leech to get rarity into the build.
Barely broke a sweat.
Whatever swamp water. Yeah, it's pretty obvious to me. It's wetlands. Wetlands is the best swamp layout. Confluence is the best layout. Period, though. This was pretty funny against that boss. Can't outrun Twister, lady. You have no rarity? No, I have 132 rarity. Actually, I recrafted a new amulet to corrupt another one, and this one ended up slightly better. So now I have 134 rarity. I bricked another amulet between, like, I crafted another. I blew like 120 divines, crafted another one, and fucking bricked it again.
Go on.
Annoying. One divine. What part of the build stats matter the most for boss damage? I'm inclined to say skill effect duration. Prog speed. For bosses, especially. All the Zen. Oh my god, there's a confluence over here. Fine. Map doesn't count.
Choose.
Occupancy wrench. Barely broke a sweat.
Yeah, to me the goal is around 5 seconds. You can get away with like 4 seconds, but you're probably cutting off salvo. Like if you're playing really fast pace, 4 seconds is fine, like high-end mapping, I guess. But I still have 25% skill effect duration on my Megalomaniac. It's like a highly valuable mod to me still. It's not like a mandatory one, but I'm really glad I got it. That also helped improve my survivability. I notice the vast majority of times if I die, it's when I don't have twisters out for whatever reason. You know, tail end of a twister cast, getting ready to cast another one, stunned. Previous twisters expired. Now I'm stunned, I'm not leeching, you know, dead. That's kind of how that usually goes. So if they last longer, that's just so much less likely to happen. This has like a rollover compounding effect, because, you know, if I have really long-lasting twisters, then I get stunned, then, you know, those twisters are still going and I'll have time to try again. And I would have to get stunned like twice in a row or something to get screwed over, you know, with like a really long twister time. No.
A challenger! Ha ha! Okay, okay. Yama sees. You are worth it.
Can I help?
What is it?
This feels kind of weird, like, you know how usually, oh, you guys probably don't. Hold on a second. Forgot step, dangerous. Let me make sure I don't die. This freaking map opener is always crazy. Look at that. We actually got chunked. Okay. Quite often when I do these 100 map farming sessions, you know, it's like, I'm happy to do them, but it is a lot of maps, and getting near the end of the session, I'm kind of like, alright, thank God that's over. Now let's do the next thing. I don't feel that at all right now. I now wish I was doing a 200 map test. I wish I was doing like a 300 map test. That's a really good sign that I'm really, really enjoying this farm. Like, really enjoying it. To do like 100 maps and feel like, oh man, I'm just getting started on this. That's the kind of feeling I got. This is actually really fun. I also know that locks and mirrors are actually in the cards for this farm as well. If I did this enough, I would certainly drop one, so maybe I'll push a little bit at the end here. Could probably drop a mirror this league. Still haven't dropped one in PoE 2. Kind of need to, right? To get my mirror card. My PoE 2 mirror card. How does Snoop not have one? If anything, I should have 2 mirror cards. Me of all people, no mirror? Preposterous.
Quick and lethal.
And the reminder step's a pretty nice map.
Fancy seeing you in.
Be backwards right there. Can outrun the breach closing. Does Ravine mess with how many pits? I think the map is long enough. You should spawn them all, but it's possible if you have like 40 or something crazy.
I'll take a look. This'll do nicely.
Yeah, 32 is kind of high. I could see it bricking on that number.
No mercy.
One divine. Wow. 58 spirit.
Have you found more of what?
Wait, really? Just turn on the streamer client real quick. Why am I doing suffix anyway? What? Wait, how come that didn't actually go through? Okay, first of all, alright, that is streamer client because I pressed it like 7 times, didn't go through, and it was the wrong one. And then it hits. Oh, he does it again. Oh man, what? That's crazy. It's crazy. Watch and learn. Being good at PoE and having a comp that can run on content is cheating. Which would you rather have if you could only have one? Come on. Boom. Got him. Oh man. Oh man. Too good. Too good. Ah. Alright. Hold on, I gotta check this.
We need to collect.
Alright. Alright. I don't even have currency to finish that yet. I gotta do whittle suffixes to finish that. It's definitely worth it. Okay. Back at it. This deserves 18. It's an 18er. Best map in the whole game. Welcome to Confluence. Best in slot map. No proc.
An easy trophy.
Sell currency. Alright, at least I got more than one breach. Oh, nice. Got the mother load map. May not have the extra rares, but we got the extra breaches anyway. Oh, yes. What build is this? It's called Whirling Slash Twister. Deadeye. I made this build, or at least this variant. Got quite a few different evolutions to it. Quite a bit of investment at this point too. dang loot is. Water Breach map.
Barely broke a sweat.
Basically farming Hinakor Lock and Mirror at this point. We'll see how good this juicing strat is, but this is the best map layout in the game right now. And it's not even close. Just look how open it is, how small it is, and how everything can easily fit in the entire map anyway. No, I leveled with Twister. It was incredible. Yeah. It's slower now because it was apparently bugged and gave extra speed that it wasn't supposed to have, but it's still really good, and that gets ironed out super fast anyway with weapon swap stuff. Like I have a unbugged or pre-bugged variation of the build leveling through Act 1. I got an Act 1 showcase on the channel, actually, on YouTube channel. So like, you know, 3 days before the league started, I was practicing it and actually uploaded a like a 1 hour and 2 minute runtime in Act 1 with this, with Twister. Twister is one of the best builds to level with in the campaign. It's more technically challenging. It's very positioning dependent. But yeah, super rewarding. It's so funny, I got annihilated by terrible drops on that map. Could add so much more.
The past continues to influence the present.
Bro's not having fun anymore? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Now I do Savannah. Why you AMG on the chest? Yeah, kinda. Okay, I've done like 20 maps in a row. Almost. Still haven't gotten a proc since coming back to stream tonight.
Quick and lethal.
Well, that's a drop. Loot's looking pretty good for no proc, though. Sure. Alright, Savannah is not as good of a layout, I swear. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. We're going up there now. Okay. I just spent 900D on life gear. Now you're switching to ES. You gotta be trolling, dude. Yeah, think about why I have energy shield. Why would I have energy shield? Orb. It's an orb. Defensive layers, 67 headhunter buffs. Which incidentally is why I have energy shield. Because I have 67 headhunter buffs. When you have 67 headhunter buffs, you have 1800 energy shield. For free! Hey! Headhunter gives energy shield.
Quick and lethal.
There's like multiple ones. It's just Headhunter. Flashbang. Sad, there's only one breach in this map. Could've been so much better. One breach, Savannah. Unlucky. I haven't changed the build. Ancient Jawbone, third one of those. Oh my god. The way the build is set up right now is slightly different than the guide. Only in that I'm getting area of effect breakpoint the hard way, and I'm not using an area of effect support gem in Trinity or in the primary skill, Twister. I'm using Garakan's Resolve still, and like the only way I can get the breakpoint comfortably is to have a 3-socketed AoE constricting command. And that's not something I'm putting in the guide because that's like a 400, 500 div item or something by itself. And there's very limited supply of those. So for the sake of the guide, I put the more manageable version. But yeah, it's still totally life build.
Shipment sent.
Can't see what I'm doing. Message is out of my way. I put faster casting on Frozen Mandible. Will it work? We don't cast Frozen Mandible.
Oh, it's you.
I-
Have an order?
What? I don't know. I could look at it, I guess. Faster casting? I'm not noticing a difference. You would cast faster? I'd rather him not, actually, so no. Yeah, in terms of spawn rate or whatever, it doesn't make any difference. If you were to run this build through hardcore SSF, any key thoughts? Would you still build Deadeye? Yeah, and I wouldn't think much past the boots and Call of the Brotherhood. Like the super simple version of the tech is probably what I would kind of set my eyes on. Spring. Spring? Spring? Is it any good though?
Too weak, too slow. Patience.
Seemed like an alright layout.
Not yet.
Oh, I forgot to add a light last map.
You sensed it too. Quick, get after it.
Not yet. In my sights. Quick and lethal.
Why all of the jewels still on the expensive one? Isn't that one with resolute technique and no time worn jewel, time lost jewel? Hey bro, can you carry people on this kind of map? I would assume so. But I don't do carries. 30 div trade, what? Like I feel like that's like I genuinely feel like that's kind of unethical gameplay, especially as a content creator who can leverage their fame or whatever and get people to conveniently come in and do that. Now, duo is fine, like actually playing, but if you're talking like carry for what? Carry for XP and then I get extra loot kind of stuff, I don't really like. I don't really want to do that. Between the headache of setting it up and the unethical nature of getting a whole bunch of loot for nothing kind of thing is...
A useful.
Have an order? Yes?
Wait, I did it again. Caught myself this time. Cannot be applied to. Come on, dude. That's fuck off. God, it's so annoying. Can't even look at it now or do these maps. Oh, it's so stupid. This is definitely prefer the old system at this moment. Yeah. Definitely.
Go on.
An easy trophy. Need more time. I shall overcome.
Rock one breach.
Need more time.
At least I always get the abyss, though.
Ready.
That was an abyss, ritual, or breach mob that dropped that. It could have been any one of them.
Not yet.
Boom.
An easy trophy.
That map I was running like 2 maps ago? I don't remember. Oh, a Savannah? I got Ancient Jawbone and like 2 Divines or something. Extra hard boss indeed.
Patience.
What? Where did that divine come from? Like a destructible or something?
Too weak, too slow.
Come from?
Don't mind if I do.
Perfect exalt. Shoot. Oh, I got another one. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Lives. Lives in you. Kind of. Yeah. Let's just see if I hit perfect prefixes. Then I might do something with it. Pilfering Ring? Yeah. Oh, I've gotten a lot of divines. I've dropped 80 in this farming session. 80 alone. $437. We checked this yesterday. It was like 380 or something. In the middle of the run. This helmet just doesn't want to be. It just doesn't want to be. Is it true that it's one raw mirror per 400 divines? I don't believe that at all. It seems way too common. Oh my god, bro. 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 You know what? Fine. Fine. We're gonna see if you really got what it takes. We're gonna find out right now. What's it called again? Ancestral. Okay. Let's see. It would have 500 at least. I don't know this market that well. These aren't really worth anything unless they're like basically perfect. They higher. That 550. Higher than that. Ooh. That good? I'll be skeptical. You could get go. 40, 40, 40. Oh my god. It's sexy, dude. Sexy. Wait. Wait. 550. This is the best helmet I've ever made. Because I don't really craft helmets anymore. $18 to go. What you're saying is Fowler no balls. Alrighty then. What? What? Wait, what? Could have been so good. It could have been even higher than 18. It could have been like 24. Oh god, 590. 590. Alright, that's 580. That's money. That is money. Oh, it would have been so sick if I slammed 24% and he just shield. Didn't that?
I'm sure someone will want that.
Wait, it's like 40, 40, 40. I'm
Greedy, are we?
send it up a little bit. Is it worth to buy this game? Maybe you'd like to see a demonstration map before we decide. Would you like that? A mapping demonstration?
I speak.
Maybe a nice, comfy Oasis map.
Nowhere to run. Not ready. Quick and lethal. Patience.
I have a weapon crafting guide, yeah, a long time ago. It still basically applies, even if you're trying to craft a perfect one.
Time. Patience. Patience. Not yet.
Where's this Shroud Walk?
Not yet.
Mead Shrine. This layout drop rings or something?
Too weak. Too slow. Not yet. Need more time.
You alright? Do I have a link on Show Build Dozer on the YouTube? Yeah, the description of the YouTube live stream has links to Max Roll and stuff. Done. It's like 18 maps in a row with no precursor dupe proc. 18. Okay, I guess it's 14 maps in a row. How do you get that unlucky, man? Yeah, check the description of the live stream you're looking at currently. There's a link, it says max roll in the link. That is to a guide for the build. Just me, or does this have extra pack size? What? Oh. Omen. Move. The all res. Dang. Hop, double breach. Can we do a triple? Speed try, definitely needed that. Help carry me for my lack of speed on the build. Alright, good sign. I'm getting sound errors. Warning! 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 PC overheating. Warning! Oh, it's a 5 breach map. Hello. I have like 800D. I want to liquidate and get a Giga Speed build together. We are. Does something like this fit your fancy? You wouldn't be talking about this build, would you? Giga Speed. This build is so fast that we slow down time. You literally slow down time with this build. That's how fast it is.
Not ready. Barely broke a sweat.
Or FPS? Nah, I've seen worse. Not very good drops.
Speak.
Dollar signs are there for a reason. That was kind of a genius idea, right? I was like, I hope people don't equate that with RMT or something. Like, ooh, dollar sign. Ooh. Wow, we finally did it, guys. For the first time since coming back, we got the proc. 314% increased number of rare monsters. It's a juicer.
Too weak, too slow.
And it's a water map. Pretty good one, too. Yeah, you can do this on rituals. You just might have some issues with frenzy charges on the boss. Goes the other way. The really bad breach then. Am I really turning off that Atlas point every map? Yeah, but I mean, I don't have to do it that way. I can like, I could open up a huge portion of the Atlas, only run maps with no water, and then only run maps with water. I could do like 50-50 if I, you know, really wanted to like that. But sure, if you're like going linearly around the map, then yeah, you're kind of relegated to doing it that way. You can just leave the point off. I mean, it's not like your loot will be terrible. But that'd be kind of a FOMO situation too. I didn't do a particularly good job like plotting out, oh, you know, all right, here we'll do all the non-water maps, because I didn't want to accidentally like do a bunch of maps, or I didn't want to like overextend and spend more travel maps than I needed to, or you know, something like that. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this way. You haven't memorized the maps? Yeah, I've pretty much memorized them now. Pretty close. It didn't take that long to memorize them. Wait, what the hell, dude? This real life. Point Gamer.
Ready to hunt?
No tinks? No tinks today? This map should be dropping crazy stuff. I mean, I am seeing a lot of Chaos Orbs.
That's the one. Put it down.
Not ready.
Come on now. Let's end this. You'll give it a chance to recover.
Pretty absurd where I mean, where are the jackpot dropped, man? Where's the uniques? Not even a single unique worth 1 divine. There are actually several of them. When I did like a 20 map test of this, I dropped Calm's Heart and then like a couple of other uniques. When I did testing on this, I dropped Constricting Command like all the freaking time, like one every 5 maps or something. How did it just randomly just not drop at all for 100 maps? What the hell? This is so insane. And that other helmet, oh, it's a 50% increase life or whatever. That thing used to drop like every 5 maps. Maybe just like... God, did they... Oh my god, did it just like randomly disappear on my loot filter? I swear to god. No, I put it in, yeah, Martyr Crown, Shrine Scepter, and Viper Cap. Should be dropping all the freaking time. They're set to tinks, even. What in the world? Rupture.
Patience. Barely broke a sweat.
Oh, I would like to have an Atlas search, yes. Most definitely. Search by biome. Search by map name. Right. Evidently only one breach on this map. It's hiding.
Too weak, too slow. I'm not ready.
3 divine orbs. Alright. It's a good map. Water.
Patience.
Just water things. Sure. Dude, preserved cranium is like super rare. Like as rare as ancient currencies. Nice map. Maps left. Using rare monsters, tablets, and rarity waystones. Across the board. It's a pretty even split. I think we'll do Fortress and Confluence to end.
Speak.
My new favorite map.
Not ready. Quick and lethal.
That'd be fine on a Ritualist. Not bad at all. Oh, look what I dropped. Universe is laughing at me right now. The divine.
Barely broke a sweat. Not yet.
Another divine. And they're all gone. 2 divines and a viper cap. Down the drain. Second time that's happened now. All the loot is gone. So I've now had 2 crashes, just like that. Both times I lost at least 2 divines, 3 divines on the other one, so I've lost 5 divines at least. I'm not going to count those maps, I'm already getting screwed over. Yeah, I don't know what causes that crash, but... You know, stupid thing is that was actually a pathing map to... So dumb. Darkness shrouds these endless chasms. Just gonna... I'm not taking that much punishment. You can't punish me that hard. That's so stupid. I'm just gonna get this out of the way real quick. 'Cause I want the last map to be Confluence. Although now I gotta run 2 more maps actually.
Too weak, too slow.
What's happening? Oh, good vibes, except for the crashes we just had. I'll put that in the highlight too, because that's such garbage. Dealing with that. 17. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be the last map. I got 2 more to do. I got just one other one. Where do we go? Where do we go? Slick, I guess. And I lost it. Oh, never mind. I just do 2 of these. I'll do 2 confluences.
Not yet.
Inject it straight into my veins. Right into my veins. Freaking live for this map now.
In my sight.
This is what you get, GGG. This is your punishment for crashing me. I take your server down like a little bit. Your server's going down. You think you can crash me? You didn't crash me. I crashed you. Yeah, there's no legacy content on this test, that's right. No cheating. Not even any precursors that have, like, increased map modifiers, because those can no longer be rolled as well.
Barely broke a sweat.
Find a tink or two. Like it? Got about 5 bars of XP. Scored 99 during this session. This with 2 deaths. Alright, one more. Map. Just like that, except with more loot. $18 pits. 18. Oh god, I gotta find it again. I never did that. Oh yeah, I wasn't going to. Where is it? No! Oh, here it is. The Last Map Magic. We're definitely gonna proc the precursor. I mean, for sure. I'm gonna log into this map, and there it is. Oh no, it didn't proc.
An easy trophy.
And I didn't proc 4 breaches, did I? Oh no. Holy lag, what are you talking about? This is like no lag compared to usual. I haven't even hit a breach yet. You gotta at least wait till I hit 3 breaches at once. I'm just gonna get like no loot. Oh my god, terrible breach location. Perfect exalt. Alright, well I mean that is loot. Can't lie. That's loot.
An easy trophy.
Reaching the end of the journey. For today. Oh, they gotta figure out how much everything's worth. Ugh. God. Alright, where's he at? No, I'm not farming that. You're juicing. The burrower somewhere. I see a delirium effect. Signal where it's at. But I don't see it. I did drop 1 diamond in 100 maps, but oh, it's that. That isn't that crazy? Literally just hanging around for 1 last monster on the map. Of course it dropped to Japan. He's holding out. That guy was holding out on me. I got like a 6th sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's totally worth it. It's so crazy. I have to add that to the highlights. That's crazy. 220. Okay. Preliminary look at the dump tab. It all fits in one dump tab. That's interesting. So I'm just gonna like put all the craftable stuff over here. All these items are at least have some promise in what they are. Actually, I gotta take the waste stones out of this. Crap. We have now finished the farm. I gotta be real, like, my initial thoughts is this was way more fun than I expected it to be. I'm also way more disappointed. I'm super disappointed with the loot, actually. Mainly on account of just getting, like, 0 jackpot drops, except for the 1 jewel. It boggles my mind. I mean, given that I've been testing this, you know, I occasionally get some big drop. Last time on stream it was Calm's Heart, and, you know, get a bunch of the Viper caps and stuff. I literally got 0 Viper caps because the one that dropped crashed in the game. I never got it. Ridiculous. Well.
Have an order?
I mean, I was getting those uniques like so often. I thought they were like, wow, okay, these are like the money. This is like the bread and butter money uniques. They just drop out, as well as like a series acuity. It's worth less, but yeah, it's worth like 1. Yeah. Sure. Isn't actually worth anything. Too low level. As far as I can tell, the only uniques here that are actually worth anything, free corrupted, are its series acuity and this one. I'm making it pretty easy to look at. A lot of grand projects in there. Why Viper Cap? Just a chance it. Becomes Constricting Command. It's worth like 4 divines if it hits Constricting Command and 5 fewer enemies. So what's your guys' thoughts? Basically, I dropped at least 1 divine orb per overran Abyss map. Because I only ran about like 75 to 80 of them. I dropped 86 divine. So a couple of the divines I dropped in like travel maps just because they dropped, but 39, no, 39 and nulls. I got a little lucky on divines. There's only 39 divine. 9 and nulls. I got so many overran maps. I crafted them. I showed how to craft them at the end of... You can check the end of the stream earlier today. The very end of the stream earlier today. I went through and showed in detail how I did it. It was pretty fast. I crafted like 5 of them in 5 minutes or something. 5 or 10 minutes. And the other maps, I show you what mods I kept to resell. Only 3 fracturing orbs. Should read one of the precursors first. 9 omens of light. Sorry, 548 chaos orbs were dropped. You need a website for PoE too wealthy? I think I've heard there is one, but I don't know. I enjoy streams and videos I get to watch while at work. No, it's not be working very hard. So this is kind of important though. 540. So that means I average exactly 5.4 Chaos Orb per map. And almost 1 Divine Orb per map. 0.86 Divine Orbs per map, 5.4 Chaos Orbs per map. Got a list here. No really high value runes. Oh yeah, last time I did this farm I dropped 21 div rune. And Calm's Heart. Didn't, where are those at? Didn't drop either of those. Oh, Grand Precursor. I think I've 11 regular exalted. I gotta check the time here. Wishstorm controller is actually goated. I have not tried. I've heard it's good. I've heard from some people it's not good though. Double T1 evasion boots. How many suffixes does it have? You never lock on enemies? You know, I don't even notice locking on enemies anymore because they die. That was only a problem I had with locking. Is only a problem I had with like Sky Sliver, or you know, a bad item. All right, we did map 42. Looks like it took about 4 hours to do 40 maps, so I guess it's a 10-hour farm. It was actually quicker than that though, because I was doing travel map. 9.5 hours. Nah, we can just say 10. With a little bit of setup and stuff. 10 hours.
What's new?
Dude, what? If a mirror is really 1 in every 400 divines, and a lock is actually like 1 in every 100 divines, then this strat is insane. Actually, normalized. With prices like that, I find it hard to believe that's the actual ratio. Can anybody tell me, anybody smart out there know the drop rate of mirror and lock in PoE 2? I mean, has it not been data mined anyway? I run tablets with random mod? No. Nope. in 4,000. It ain't 1 in 4,000. It's not that bad. It can't. In PoE 1, it's definitely no more than 1 in 1,000. That's actually not even right, but it's less than 1 in 1,000 in PoE 1. I mean, it's more common than 1 in 1,000 in PoE 1. I think it's like 1 in 600 or something, maybe. Generally speaking, though, a strategy that gets you 1 raw divine per map in PoE 1 is a decent strat. Usually that's a little bit lackluster when it comes to, like, you know, Wildwood. I mean, you're like Wildwood fishing maps strat, or Wildwood. That's a different category because you're skipping maps, so you kind of count them as maps, right? I think the best I was able to do last league was like it was like 2 divines in every 100, or 2 divines per map average, 2.5 or something like that. That was like the very best I could do. And so with this strat is actually 1 div per map, overrunning maps. If I ran only overrun maps, I get a divine per map. So that's at least about half as good, and it's kind of better considering there's so many extra currencies that you can drop that are actually really valuable, unlike in PoE 1. Namely, like Fracturing Orbs, Perfect Exalt, Perfect Chaos, the Omens, Omen of Light. I'm really intrigued by this, actually. Really intrigued. Tier currency anymore. Call me intrigued. Alright guys, check it out. We got some results. Initially, before I've liquidated, I figured I'd let you see what we have in the dump tab. Kind of crammed it all here in one dump tab. Real quick out of the way, I did a few Citadel maps. They were just naturally along the way. And so that's not what I was target farming. I didn't even use Visions of Paradise on these. I probably should have. But I did use the good Waystones with Envy Annoyance and everything. Good precursors, which we looked at earlier. Got a lot of trash uniques here. Okay. Many of these uniques I probably shouldn't even be picking up. Most of them have at least some chance of corrupting into something worth a couple divines or more. Then we have a few uniques here that are actually worth a little bit uncorrupted, and 1 jackpot. Initial reaction here is kind of one of disappointment, honestly, because I didn't drop any high value uniques except for this, and I didn't get like any high value runes. 0. So we're looking pretty baseline here. Initial look at the results. Got a whole bunch of items. Of course, I get a lot of bases and stuff that I kind of initially start crafting on, and every single one of these bases survived the initial phase of crafting. I've learned quite a bit on how to do crafting, especially body armors, this league. So I know a little bit about it, and that's certainly an advantage, knowing what to do with these, having an idea. Here was one I took actually pretty far that is going to actually deserve some Whittling Omens, but I didn't go that deep into it initially. So, yeah, just figured I'd point that out. We're not going to count those as worth anything. A few chance bases. Over here in the middle, we got the good stuff, right? 86 Divine Orbs. So that's a pretty important number, I suspect, for you guys. 86 Divine Orbs. Keep in mind, I ran about 20-25 travel maps. So that is a full-blown divine per map, as far as overrun maps are concerned. That's pretty interesting. Actually did crack the 1 divine per overran map threshold, I do believe. Got 9 Omens of Light, a couple of ancient currencies, a bunch of other currency like that. 500 and I think it was 548, 568 Chaos Orbs. 548, yeah. 5.4 Chaos Orbs drop per map, 0.86 Divine Orbs drop per map. There's a couple of interesting points there. 13 Perfect Exalted Orbs, 49 Annuls. A bunch of Catalysts, a bunch of Grand Projects. No Visions of Paradise dropped. And that's about it for the high tier stuff. I left all of the precursors in here. Now, this is a strategy that does result in a lot of precursor drops. So I'm going to count those as I'm going to 3-to-1 them. Actually, you know what? Instead, I might just see on trade what they're worth as a default. And then just kind of base it off of that, figure it out. We're going to now get to liquidating. And I will liquidate things that can be liquidated quickly and easily. And we'll count those. I'm not going to count any of these uniques. I'm going to count this unique and these 3 as their baseline value, unidentified. We'll count, like, you know, Grand Project value, which I guess makes up for some of the expense. We'll count the Catalyst. We'll count all the currency. This is going to be pretty quick. As far as liquidating, it's basically just all this currency. Yeah, 1 level 20 uncut gem. Not counting any, not a single one of these bases am I counting. Because, I mean, I initially used crafting materials from my, you know, my stash or whatever. So, kind of unfair to count that stuff, but it's just an interesting point on this strategy. You do see a lot of bases, even though we're magic finding. We still see a lot of bases. It's not as good as a true base farm, of course. Yeah, be back in a second. Okay, well, get it done. Get it done. All right. 92 Reavers. Oh, these are actually worth something. Shoot. Shoot, dude. Oh, this goes backwards. What? Alright, screw it. Let's get rid of them real quick. I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on there. They're not quite as valuable. Just go with that. Logbook. I can't count these. I don't know what the answer is. 1,500. Nearly 3,000. Whoa. Dang, dude.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Okay.
Have an order? I'll post it right away.
Is this worth using non-crit +6 prog spear for Twister? No, unless you're deliberately doing a non-crit version of the build. Then it would be, yeah. Thanks for the compliment. I've enjoyed making the build for you guys.
Can I help? All right, your order is registered.
Really? Those crashed.
I'll post it right away. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I'm intrigued by the idea of doing non-crit if I was doing accuracy stacking, but I'm not doing that. How do I check this? Heart of the Well. How do you check this unidentified? What's what do you put in this? I don't even know how to check that. Pre-ID'd.
Can I help?
There's a filter for it. What?
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Revealed no. Thank you. Unrevealed. Yes. Here we go. Wait, it's only 2 divines. Bro. It's not even worth very much now. Only 2 div. Somebody said it was worth like 12 div. That series not extra worth anything, really. Yeah, I guess. That's freaking lame, though.
Have an order?
Damn. Screw that, I'm definitely not farming that thing. What the heck?
Let's see if there are any takers.
Down? Went down in value recently. Well, maybe not.
All right, your order is registered. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
What? Not worth anything anymore? Yes.
I'll post it right away.
Currency exchange has been great this league. Haven't had any problems with it. Really gone off without a hitch.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Good hail. You've got some goods in. What's new?
Ah. These, of course.
Let's see if there are any takers. I'll post it right away.
Leech is instant on Heart of the Well, good for the Twister build. No, you take extra lightning damage, like 100% over that. No, that mod's unnecessary.
You've got some goods in. I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
How do you drop the super fragments? You do citadels with fully spec'd out boss, 10 out of 10. It's all chaos. They're basically worth the chaosy. Yeah, that's basically 69. I don't know. That's 100C. Basically 100C. Which is about A little over 100, 110 C. Alright, so that's about 3 divines. Precursor. Oh, grand projects too. Eight div between uniques and precursors.
It's your lucky day. Yes?
How to open a mark? / on the keyboard.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can. Have an order?
Damn. How many chaos do I have here? I don't actually want to... I'd rather actually keep the chaos. It'll help me save gold. Not turn them into divines.
Have an order? I'll post it right away.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $3,075 chaos. He's 7.8 plus 216 divines. Wow, this came out better than I thought. Given that I didn't get any jackpots. This is actually pretty impressive. Net profit 124.8 div. 1.25 div per map. Took me 10 hours. It's 12.48 div per hour. Pretty simple calculation. 12.5 divines per hour. That's actually really good. For a farm like this, it essentially targets Gig Jackpot uniques, locks, and mirrors to make 10 div an hour baseline? That's actually, in the context of PoE1's economy, that's pretty good, because the entire economy of PoE2 is like a fraction of what PoE1's economy is. Like, we don't make 50 to 100 div per hour in PoE2, for example. We make, 10 to 20 div an hour, maybe. So, maybe a little more in some occasions, like Secamus and stuff. But, yeah, that's actually really good. Yeah, XP is off the chain, obviously, yeah. If you don't die. It's really good, dude. I'm invigorated. Holy shit. That came out way better than I thought. I was expecting maybe I made like 5 div an hour. This doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, oh. Well, there were so many things I didn't calculate last time in the farm I did yesterday. Maybe, I think I ran the maps faster today too. Dang. Good real farm. The funny thing about this is, like, some of you guys still won't understand. Some of you do get it, but a lot of the people who watch this video aren't going to think it's like, oh, it doesn't even make as much currency as Trial of Sekemis. It actually makes more. Since Trial of Sekemis ain't ever dropping a lock or a mirror. I'm guessing it wouldn't take much more than 500 maps of this on average to drop a mirror, which means you'd get at least 2 locks in that time, I'd say. Just go look at the price point then. Unless I'm totally off my rocker and they're like way, way, way more rare. Relative to Divine Orbs. But I have a feeling they're the same rarity tier in this game as they are in PoE1. It's just people drop way, way, way fewer Divine Orbs in PoE2 than they do in PoE1. At the high end, so. Yes, technically. It's true. The moment you've been waiting for. Here we go. We've done the math. Really wasn't that much to count. sold catalysts, broke down all the currencies. This here jackpot of mine, it was apparently worth a lot less than I thought. It's only 2 divines now. And basically these gloves aren't actually really worth anything. But it actually came out pretty well, better than I expected. So let's take a look at it. I went and saw that essentially a random precursor. So you know what I should have done is I should have at least ID'd these. But anyway, I haven't even looked at a single one of these. So if you don't look at a single precursor normal, they're worth 1 C apiece, basically. So 1 chaos apiece for the precursors, as well as the grand projects, which are 11 C apiece, total 5.5 divines in precursors drops. Uniques was basically just this jewel and, you know, its gloves or whatever. 2.5 divines. Currency. 3,075 chaos orbs sitting in my bank. And I'll put those to good use. And however many divine orbs this was, I can't remember total. 129? 129, I think. Add all that together. 216.8 divines of raw currency. Again, I remind you that this does not count any of these bases. These crafted, potentially, I'm sure at least a couple of these are going to be worth, you know, a few dozen divines with a minimal investment. Doesn't count any of this stuff at all. It also doesn't count any of this remaining stuff, except the precursors. But there's not much there. Total investment, to remind you, is 1 divine per map. Okay, we talked about that in the intro. Justification for that. And obviously a little bit of estimating needed to be done, but yeah, the economy is kind of weird. When it's all said and done, it looks like it's about 1 divine per map. That is also factoring in that not 100% of the maps were overrun maps. Gross 224.8 divines. Net 124.8 divines. Divines per map. Net positive 1.25 divines per map. Divines per hour. I was doing 10 maps an hour. Pretty much right on the money. Actually a little bit faster, but you know, we're counting it 10 divines or 10 maps per hour. 10 hours to do 100 maps, 12.5 divines per hour. 12.5 divines per hour. So, them's the results. And as far as, you know, all the various different strategies that go out, at least at a surface level, is that the best strategy in the game? Nope. Not on the surface, anyway. But when you dig a little deeper, I think it actually might be. And so I'll save those thoughts in a second for the final thoughts. But those are the results. That is the reality of what I farmed. The biggest takeaway, in my opinion, for you guys, where's the special loot? Where's the Hinekor lock? Where's the Mirror of Calandra? Where's the Martyr Crown unique? Where's the Constricting Command unidentified? Where's the Calm's Heart? Where's the Headhunter? Where's any jackpot drop? This is it. A 2 divine jewel. That's the only single sort of unique outlier loot that is present here. Everything else that dropped is totally predictable, standardized, generic loot that was either counted as such or wasn't factored in. This is baseline. This is baseline currency per hour. I would say there's a very high chance that if I repeated this farm, I would do a lot better than this. Getting at least, you know, last time I did this farm, I dropped a Calm's Heart. I dropped a 21 div rune. Didn't drop any of those things this time. And so they're not included. They're not here. I would expect to drop something, at least a couple things like that. And that would improve the results. We're not going to normalize locks and mirrors. I don't know exactly how much they're worth. I'm going to look into that before we move on. But let's get to some final thoughts. Yeah.
What's new?
Just in case you missed it before, here's some evidence that these precursors that I was rolling for divines and maps are indeed selling in droves. Okay, that's a lot of things that are selling. Precursors that I rolled myself. And so we talked about that in the intro. I don't recall if I actually showed proof of that. There's your proof. It's pretty nice. I can actually prove it there with the little history thing. I think this farm was really fun. The biggest thing for me on a personal level, I like PoE 1 a lot. I like the end game of PoE 1. I like moving fast. I like just blitzing through. I like the Alva strat in PoE 1. That's what that's all about. I like making the server come to a halt because there's too many actions going on. I don't really like that, but I kind of like that. You know what I mean? And I got that in spades with this farm. Sure did. You saw it in the highlight. And the funny thing is quite often when I'm doing 100 maps farming strats, whether it's in this game or in PoE 1, usually there's a sort of feeling that goes on like halfway through it where it's like, I kind of wish it was done already. Let's get this done. Still got 50 maps to do. 40 maps to do. 30 maps. Almost done. Whew. Whew. I did not get that on this farm. Instead, the feeling, the sensation that I had while doing this farm was, man, I just wish I had committed to an extra 100 maps because I'm sure something magical would happen. I just know every single map felt really exciting because you never know what's gonna drop when you're cranking up the juice this hard. You never really know what you're gonna find. I got unlucky this time around in 100 maps, which is a good sample size, but for this kind of farm, 100 maps really isn't that great of a sample size. It's the best we got on the record right now from me, but it was fun. It was genuinely fun. It was like PoE 1 fun. It was like PoE 1 mirror tier tornado shot farming mirrors fun. That's what this strat was. And that's the first time I felt that in PoE 2. And I didn't really expect to feel it doing this farm, but I did. And so those of you who really dig that way of playing the game, especially those of you who are a little bit turned off by this game, I want you to know that there's a spark there. There's something there. So it may not hit you this time. Maybe it won't hit you in 0.4, but it's going to hit you at some point, I bet. Yeah. This is really a pivotal moment for me as far as the way I view the game. And of course, I'm still looking forward to playing PoE 1, but I want to keep playing PoE 2 at the same time. I'm going to do this farm again. We're going to do this again with 100 maps of purely overrun maps. And I'm just going to overrun every single time, even on the travel maps. I really want to do it again. Like, I want to, like, close the stream, set up another 100 maps, and go tomorrow. That's what I want to do. I want to do that more than anything right now. And so, just take that for what it is, you know? That's not something I usually express. And I'm saying it because it's unique. It's unusual in this situation. Didn't expect it at all. I can't wait to actually genuinely farm Lockamira. I haven't dropped either of those in this game, and I think it's going to happen if I push it hard enough. So I want to also find out the... maybe if somebody knows, some smart mathematician knows the actual drop rate of those super rare tier currencies, I'd like to find out before I go into it, so I have some real expectations. Dropped a Headhunter last league, not this league though, so maybe I'll drop one of those. But yeah, well, that's it. This perception versus reality is kind of hit me over the head, something weird. I hate crashing. Obviously, I lost a couple of really good maps. I died twice. I got 4 bars of experience. No, 5 bars of experience from 98 to 99. That's pretty damn good, too. That's something else somebody said. I made 10 million gold during this farm. No, about 13 or 14 million gold. And 5 bars of experience. Pretty good. Something you don't get on Trials to Chemist, for example. And, yeah. So we're going to call it there. That's where we're at, and yeah, I'm going to get this video out. We had an insane highlight video. Yeah, if you didn't catch the highlight video, look at the highlight video. It'll come out before this video of that one particular Confluence map, and you can see it. You can see it happening in real time where that spark hits. It really hits. So guys, hope you enjoy some super juicing Abyss and Breach, and let's hope that Abyss is here to stay. Let's hope the first league mechanic they bring is here to stay, because I think Abyss is better than Breach, actually. Combining them is fine, but I would be much happier with them removing Breach and keeping Abyss than the opposite. That's just me. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know if you've gotten your kick out of a farm like that, or if there's another setup that you think is a little bit superior to this. What about triple isolation? What is the perfect rare monster rarity combination out there? I don't know if I gave that to you today, but we definitely gave you something nice to work with. And so good luck out there, target farming your insane drops. And we'll see you in the next video. I'll be sure to do it again. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. That's an outro. All right.
Have an order? What's new?
What a nice farm. That was actually a lot of fun. I did not expect that. Did not expect that. It's been doing this farm for 2 days. Yeah, dude, I literally just want to like say, all right, guys, shoo, get out of here. I'm gonna log off, and I'm just gonna, instead of actually doing my job and editing this video, I'm just gonna cancel that and just farm this for fun, like off stream. That's what's going on in my head right now. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. I gotta go get some more juice. Get some more juice. Give me more juice. Actually, I gotta craft some. I gotta waste 200 divines crafting an amulet again and again and again and again, and failing. Hey, freaking craft this amulet, bro. I can't craft it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I'm handicapping myself with 134 rarity now. I don't even have 150. I'm so bad. I've never had 3,500 chaos orbs in my inventory at once. Well, that's nice. That'll let me craft for half a day, maybe. All right. Before we go, we'll at least finish this one here. This was one that was special.
Yes?
Maybe not. Maybe not that many. That's a little much. Oh. No. I don't want to get screwed on the ratio, man. Maybe this one? Now. If I was actually good at math, I could do this. Wait, I already tried that number. Ah! I found it. Wait, what? It moved. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. So, hold on. I think I need... Ah.
Hail. What's new? Have an order?
This is actually worth messing with here.
All right. Your order is registered.
Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. I'm a mother effing genius! Genius, bro! I'm so good. So good every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Mildly disappointed that it's only 40, but... Now I can't divine it, because I can't go to 40. The fact that the spirit's not tier 1 is going to hurt me a bit, but that's still pretty crazy. Crazy armor. Made frickin' bank on that. I'll include that in the after highlight. The after dark highlight. Hey. 400. Sleek jacket. No? Why? What? Oh, Chaos Orb. That stupid thing. Ah. Dude, really? No, that's stupid. Only if it was tier 1 spirit would I do that. Not without tier 1 spirit. This one is truly comparable. This is basically the same thing. 700. 54 minutes.
What's new? I'm sure someone will want that.
Who's that? Oh, this is technically... No, that'll never be better than mine. Damn amulet.
Nature's fury.
Why does these... Every time you corrupt these, they brick? Why? So this is like 80% of the time. Is it like... because you can't socket it and it just automatically bricks if it hits the socket? I have enough currency to craft another one. I'm gonna do something I never do. I'm gonna vow an item that I don't have a backup for. But I know I can craft a backup with that amount of currency usually, so... I'm gonna do it. The final act on stream. Do not try this at home. I swear to God, do not try this at home. Oh my God. I hit one of the big ones, dude. Oh! I get my rarity suffix. I hit the life leech. Yo, I hit the life leech. I no longer need leech on the suffix. And guys, look at this. You won't even believe this. You won't even believe this. Look at what I have standing on standby. Literally on standby. A choice substitute for leech. I held back and didn't put the leech on here knowing that I might, in snowball's chance in hell, might actually corrupt leech on here and held back to get rarity on it. I have a prep rig. I'm a freaking god. That's like the most epic moment in this entire league. You don't even know how many of these amulets I've utterly wrecked. I mean, I can kind of prove it to you here. There's one. Let's show you here. Dead. 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 Yeah. A few of them are dead. It costs like 100 divines each time to craft this. That's why I'm so excited, because I've been in freaking purgatory with this amulet for so long. Yeah, Leech's Abyss, yeah. Yeah, Life Leech is way more important than Mana Leech on this build too. So this is best in time. And it doesn't matter what the number is. It doesn't matter at all. Especially for Life Leech, it doesn't matter. So this is even better than hitting rarity. If I had hit 15% rarity, that's worse than hitting this. Because this now opens up 25% rarity roll on the this ring here. So I already got 17% Chaos Res here. I was going to figure out a way to craft a ring for... So here's what I could do. The ultimate version of this, it would require me to recraft the gloves and the boots, but the ultimate version of this would be a like a giga-crafted ring, corrupted Calandrus touched mirrored ring. So it would be, you know, what is it at? Let me see the rings. I can't believe I hit that. It's so good, dude. Now watch me find a Megalomaniac that makes me have to switch the annoying. No, not like this. I'm stuck with the Megalomaniac. I can't ever switch. Okay. So ring corruptions can be up to 19% chaos res, 10 all elemental res, 15% rarity, 30% damage, 6% skill speed, 20% crit damage bonus, or 15 strength or whatever. And then that can be mirrored, so it actually would be double that number. So if I can get like a Giga ring with corruption, would be kind of interesting if I hit all res. But, you know, I could get like 60% increased damage or 30% increased rarity on top of what I already have. You know, there's a lot of different things that could happen. You lose a skill slot? Yes, it does copy implicit. I don't know what you're talking about. I bought one just to see for myself on stream, and it worked. It definitely worked. Hitting a good amulet corruption is a lot harder than hitting a good ring corruption, because like there's only like four good amulet corruptions or something, but there's like half of the ring ones are good. It doesn't copy implicit. No, okay, so I had 2 rings, and then I put a Calandrus Touch ring, and it didn't brick my build. And I even like, moved some skills out and put them back in. It gave me 2 slots. I don't know what people are talking about when they say that. Maybe it's a bug that's only affecting some people. I don't know. Now I gotta do this for days. I mean, I'm gonna end up recrafting this anyway, because it's only tier 2 flat. But, I mean, I'm willing to set for tier 2 flat because I'm corrupting him, so, you know, who knows what happens.
Can I help? I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
Quite a lot of these. Oh god, I'm gonna have to spend ancient ones. Oh god.
Can I help?
Yet. Oh, that's gonna be expensive.
I'll post it right away.
I'll have to reevaluate how to craft this for real, but at least like right now I can get it done on this one anyway. The hard way.
Hail.
Damn. I mean, I don't know why I'm tripping like it's... I could have just had to recraft the amulet 3 more times and that would be way more currency than any of this bullshit. Okay. Okay. Quick. No, not like this. Alright. Tier 1 rarity. I suppose I'd settle for tier 2 on a corruption. I don't know. Settle for tier 2 for now. You? Alright, well. Settler McSettleson. It was, I mean, it's guaranteed to hit tier 1 or tier 2 if it's a... Actually, wait a minute. Maybe that can only hit... That might only be able to hit tier 2. No, okay, never mind. It can hit tier 1. That the Suffolk side can. Alright, I'm a settler today.
What's new?
Don't need these. Buttons. Haha.
I'll post it right away.
Nice. These 16 all res at least. Need 25. Oh, 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 oh. I mean, yeah, for now, I'm low on divine orbs. Figure it out later. Every single time I put one of these trades, somebody buys it immediately.
Seems like a good deal.
Don't buy this. It's not worth it. I swear. Not worth it. You can craft it for less than that. Don't do it. Let some other goofball buy it. I know I don't have any RMTers in chat, so I don't have to worry about you guys. Right? Right? Can you help me with a method to farm currency? I run simulacrum splinters with quant, and now the prices went down for splinters. Well, Trials to Chemist is really good. Leapfrogging for Citadels is good. These are both strats that have been around since 0.1 and 0.2. The high tier. Corrupt your newbing? No. I'm not doing that right now. Not right now. I do need a fire catalyst though. $75. 79. 81. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. It's not worth it. No, really though. Next video after we get all this done is gonna be how to craft the amulet and the rings. I'm gonna come out with a video, both, the 2 in 1. Just get it out. Get it out there, guys. I'm outie. We're done for the day. I may have not had gotten the greatest luck on loot, but we sure did gain a lot of insight and a lot of invigoration for future farming. I am quite excited. Go tell Red Vials what went down here today. From Twitch, we are rating Red Vials. From YouTube, we are rating no one, because there is no rating on YouTube. But I appreciate you guys. Wait, did YouTube beat Twitch today? I bet it did. I bet it did. I think all my Twitch viewers became YouTube videos, or YouTube viewers. Oh, great, I forgot to put... Nope, Twitch won today. Twitch is the winner. Maybe all the YouTubers checked out. Missed the crazy moment with the corruption. My god. I still can't believe it. So let's see that number. The number is 139 plus 15, 154 rarity. I have hit the cliff, I guess. I wish I'd done that before. The farming session. Now we definitely have to do this again because now I have 150 rarity, guys. I basically just throw out all my results. It's basically like I didn't even do the farm. I would have dropped like multiple mirrors if I just had this corruption on this amulet. Just kidding.